Hey there, hey, welcome to or welcome back to Intuitive Owl Oracles. All right, this is a Leo for Leo signs and energies, Leo energies alike. Come on in. Hey, Leo, I got a question for you. All right. Do you want to know what your potential is? I'll tell you right now. It's great. Okay? Leo, the lion, you have great potential for success, but here's the thing. You got to actually go for it. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what's happening here. I'm going to tell you what's preventing this before you go forward. Because right in the middle here, you have motivated beginnings. Hello, with the Ace of Wands. So that's what we're doing here. Great potential for success. All right, but you must leave your comfort zone. So if you're uncomfortable, well, then that means you're outside of your comfort zone. So you're already on your way. All right. So in order for all this greatness to start emerging, depending on where you are in your life house, all right, you just make sure that you realize that you have all this great potential. So here we go. The Emperor here is meaning you have strong leadership skills inside yourself. All right. I feel like if this isn't for you, it's for somebody else or wherever it is, take it as resonates. But there's a masculine energy of authority here, a strong leadership. Okay. Moral character. Whether you are being respected or you're going to be respected. Okay. But this is a duty to protect. All right. You have this respect coming towards you. All right. And also with that duty to protect, it means you also have a duty to protect yourself, your self-esteem, your confidence, and what your worth is. So make sure once we get to all this abundance and this great potential, you have to make sure that you protect your boundaries, protect your worth, protect yourself, okay? So you can move forward. Anyone that's trying to bring you down when you're trying to succeed, protect yourself, all right? Nine of coins, sorry, Nine of coins, Knight of pentacles, Knight of money, however you want to put it, all right? This is you having patience for that success to come in, patience for that wealth to come in, because this is wealthy, this is patience to succeed. This is a dependable person, someone you can count on. Is that you, Leo? If not, it's going to be, or there's going to be someone coming in. You never know. Take it as it resonates, okay? Because depending on where you are in your lifestyle, this could be somebody coming in towards you. It could be you, but we'll see where that goes. All right. But this is determination, thinking practically. All right. But also, the Page of Swords is here. All right. So this is saying be smart. There's new intellectual development on your way, so you're going to have more strategic solutions. You're going to be more smarter tactics, all right, using different tactics with the Seven of Swords here, because this is Seven of Swords is kind of wolf in sheep's clothing, brain over emotions. So really, if you're hiding your stronger self, unveil yourself. It's time, Leo. It's time, okay? Because those internal fears do not exist. They no longer exist. If you think they do, they no longer exist because you're taking off the mask. You have this strong strength, and you're using brain and all this. Okay, Page of Swords. You have, go for energy, being smart, using your intellect. All right. And developing your skills, developing your knowledge for things, okay, using strategic solutions and using different tactics, okay, avoiding direct confrontation. So if you're going to be in, say for instance, okay, we're talking about money here, we're talking about career, your grandest future, all right, this wealthy future coming in towards you. I'm gonna just put that out there, whether you want wealth or not. you know Wealth could come in all different shapes and sizes, not always just material things, material wealth, but it could also be in love and just relationships and all that jazz. But right now, all right, you have motivated beginnings. There's a lot of great potential for you to succeed, but you need to leave that comfort zone. You see how this is get ready, set, and go? This is saying go for it, okay? Go for it, Page of Swords. All right, you have the smarts to do it. Go for it. Use different tactics. Sit down, write some things down, get yourself together, use your tactics, your brains, and creativity as well, because it's not always just, one, two, three equals, what it's being creative in those intellect, using different tactics, using different ways of doing things. If you're one of those people who you get into an argument or some sort of confrontation and you want to flip the table, do not do that. Okay? No, no, no. All right? Ready, set, go. You're on a new path here to success. You're motivated to do new things in new ways. You got me? All right? You're acquiring the expertise. All right? Another coins in here. Another more money, more money, more money. All right? Acquiring expertise means you're changing in directions, you're changing your mindset, you're being more patient, and you're letting things grow and ripen. All right. So this potential, Ace of Wands, all right, this potential means you're going to be sitting here and you're going to, like I said, putting it down, putting pen to paper, putting fingertips to dashboards and all that, whatever it is. All right. And you're leaving your comfort zone, but not to your detriment. You hear me? Okay. When people say leave your comfort zone, I'm not talking about jumping out of windows and just flying to the sky. You got to put a parachute on, honey. Okay. But in order to do that, recognize that you have this potential for success and believe in yourself. Okay. Believe in yourself. Go for it. Believe in yourself. All right. You are smart. You are strong, Leo. Rawr, strong. All right. You're getting the expertise and the knowledge from wherever you can. All right. Whether it's the internet, whether it's from another person. Again, we have the Emperor in here, so it could be a masculine energy, authority coming in, helping you. All right, with the Emperor. So again, you can reach out for help, because in order to be a strong leader, you have to be able to lead and also listen to other people and take advice and take everything in. Everyone has something to give. All right. Nobody's extremely better than the other. We all have, our strength in our different wheelhouses, Emperor. All right. So this is strong leadership. So not only are you a strong leader is not only taking the lead, but also having respect for others' opinions and things that they have to contribute. All right. This is your, again, duty to protect yourself and others. Okay. So that's that masculine authority, that Emperor. And also, again, you are taking the wand and you are running and you are going for it. All right, Ace of Swords, you are going for it and you are being smart and using smart tactics. Your new intellectual development is coming in strong. You see that fire? It's coming in strong. You're taking the reins and you're running with it. Okay, this couldn't even lined up any better than it did. All right, Eight of Coins and Ace of Swans. I said swans. So yeah, you can also be gentle. Okay, because like I said, it doesn't mean that you're gonna have to like go ham on something, but you have the Lovers card here. This is euphoric choices. All right, this is euphoric choices, meaning since this is money and career and using different tactics and avoiding direct confrontation and using your intellect over your emotions. This is saying be mindful, because again, you have that next to um using your emotions and also using different tactics. Seven of Swords, this is saying be mindful, balance that out. All right, so that you can balance that out with feminine and masculine energy, because you have the Emperor with the masculine authority, strong leadership, but you can also be gentle and nurturing as well. Like I said, love yourself and love others. Make sure that you respect yourself and respect others' opinions and what they have to offer while you're becoming this new motivated authoritarian, intellectual, potential, successful, no more comfort zoning type of person. All right. But I like to throw that out there. Love always finds its way in this read since the Lovers came out. Side note, if you're looking for love, it's right here. It always pops up. Soulmate, love affairs, restoring better lasting foundations. I'm gonna put that in there as well. So when you're starting these new beginnings, this also, the Lovers card also means you're restoring yourself to better lasting foundations. Okay. Strength. Look at how these arms are holding on strong. The Emperor, again, strong leader. That masculine and feminine energy up in here, Leo. Okay, so like I said, you don't have to just leap over the table and start flipping it around. You can be strong, but you can also be nurturing and caring. Okay, because that's important. You don't want to just go off and scare people away from working with you and all that. So I'm gonna take some money reads, some money cards. Let's see what's in here for your money. I like to give some motivation. And again, if you like it, you like it. And if you like it, you press like. You know what I mean? So let's see what's in here. What's going on with the money? Money messages. Okay. Comfort. What did I say? You have to leave your comfort zone. Look at that cute little teddy bear. You got to leave your comfort zone, honey. All right. Knowing you have enough and releasing financial stress. So this is, again, having patience to succeed with this Knight of Coins. Like I said, this is wealth here. This is being determined and practical and using different tactics and using you're balancing things out. Like I said, you're balancing out your strengths and your weaknesses, and you are not, let me put this out there, sidebar, do not call attention to your weaknesses. If you walk into a room and you're trying to be an authoritarian, the strong leader and stuff, the first thing out of your mouth should not be, sorry, I'm late. sorry about this, sorry about that. Nobody is thinking about that. If your hair's not right, if something's not tied, it's supposed to be untied. Don't even think about it until somebody brings it up. All right, use different tactics if that's what you used to do. Especially if you're coming out of your comfort zone. Sometimes we act weird, right? You start acting weird, right? And you start becoming unbalanced and falling off. But you do not want to fall off of those coins. All right, you have the Knight of Coins. All right, you have patience. All right, you're going to be more comfortable in your lifestyle. Comforts, there's coins up in here. But again, remember, say it with me. I feel safe and secure. All right. You are going to be safe and secure. All right. You just have to take the leap of faith, calculated risk. And I tell you, calculated risk. All right. Because you could take risks, but doesn't mean you don't calculate them. All right. Give me a break. Ace of Wands. All right. You have great potential, but you have to move forward and leave that comfort zone. Listen, you could take your teddy bear with you if you want to, but if you're going up on stage, put it to the side. All right. Whatever you need to do, but leave that comfort zone. Don't jump. Just take ooh, blessings. You're divinely guided. Being wealthy is ordained. Like I said, Spirit wants you to be rich. Raise your hand if you want to be rich. This was just in another read I did. So find that out. All right. Loyal friends are coming. All right. You have plenty of support helping you. All right. You're going to have a helping hand. Look at this. So you have loyal friends coming in for you. This is going to open. This is telling me once you start, like I said, once you start realizing your potential, everything's going to change. This is going to be wild for you, all right? You're encouraged. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to be getting help. When I say about that emperor, whether it's you or somebody coming in, and this dog looks like it's got some strength into it. You know what I mean? So again, the strong leader character, this masculine energy coming in. Maybe there's somebody, a friend. All right, it could be a friend that turns into a love because we have the lovers here. Like I said, love always finds its way in these reads. But again, if this person or place or thing comes in, and just know that you will have, new friendships, new things that you could depend on and rely on. All right, because this is a dependable person. Knight of Coins. Let me put that up there. A dependable person can actually come in and help you leave that comfort zone. All right. Because sometimes we don't want to do things on our own. We don't want to get out there and be like, I feel alone. You don't want to go to, a restaurant or somewhere by yourself. Well, you're not going to be by yourself. And if you think you are, let that go, Leo. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, Leo, you have loyal friends coming. You have comfort. You're going to get comfort out of leaving your comfort zone. Does that make sense? You hear me? Once you leave your comfort zone, give it a minute. All right? Give it a minute. Balance things out. Let things balance out. Okay. Okay. Let things balance out. Have patience with this wealth coming in. All right. Have patience and be, as long as you stay determined and have practical ideas and do things with integrity, there's a dependable person coming in that you can count on, whether that be you or somebody else or some person, place, or thing. These strategic solutions that you're conjuring up, or somebody's going to come in and help you do all that and unveil your true potential. This is unveiling your true potential. All right. So the past was not serving you any. You see, sorry. The past was not serving you. That's what that teardrop is for. We're done with that. Now all of a sudden you're like, woo, look at all this great potential. Look at all this great potential. And again, the potential comes with the resources. Again, resources. You're going to have an abundance of resources. Gratitude for what you already have, first and foremost. Okay, let's realize that we are blessed. We are blessed. Raise your hand if you're blessed. You like it. You like it. Press like. Listen. If you woke up this morning, you got a roof over your head, food on the table, clothes on your back. You are blessed, honey. Press like. So you have the resources, and you will get more resources. Okay, you will get blessed resources. You just have to open your mind, and you have to again be patient. Be patient. All right. I have everything I need. Say it with me. I have everything I need. So you know what this means? Once you start focusing on, taking care of yourself and not thinking about the world of lack and what you don't have and what other people have and keeping up with the Joneses, the Smiths, and whoever else, okay? Forget all that. Rely on yourself and know that you have the resources and you have not only that, but you have the best of both worlds. You have this masculine and feminine energy, means that you can go either way with talking to people. Again, if you walk into a room and it's a bunch of people with this type of, stronger attitude, you can walk right in there with your chest held and your face held high, and you can take the room. And again, if it's other people who, may not be listening, they don't have no care in the world, they're not paying attention to what you say, you can gain their attention as well with that nurturing energy, okay? And saying, hey guys, listen up. I'm here. Now listen to what I got to say. But be strong. Be strong in your convictions. Have strength and know that they're gonna be listening. All right. So listen to what you say. Again, fortune is coming in. All right. I amass wealth easily. These are affirmations. All right. So if you're wondering how am I supposed to unveil this greater potential and use different tactics, talk to yourself, gas yourself up, or I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Changes are coming. What I say, changes are coming. All right. These new beginnings are coming. You are attracting prosperity. You're attracting everything that you need, want in life. Once you take those steps out of your comfort zone, you're gonna be fine, honey. You're gonna have this wealth. You're gonna have respect, beautiful respect. This new intellectual development coming in, so you're gonna be learning about things you didn't know before. Again, learning and growing and acquiring the expertise that you need to know. All right, you're requiring that, and you're taking the range, and you're doing it. You're doing it, and you're doing it well. You have sweet success on the rise. All right, look at that sweet candy success. It doesn't have to be hard. You can have it all. All right, you can have it all. It doesn't have to be hard. It's up to you. Again, what's the phrase? Work smarter, not harder. Okay, Ace of Swords. Work smarter, not harder. All right, work smarter, not harder. All right. So be strategic. Okay. Page of Swords. Sorry, I lied. Page of Swords. Be strategic. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? Is that all right with you? All right? Can you go for it? Can you make those strategic solutions? Can you depend on yourself, rely on yourself, and make sure that you put those boundaries in place and have patience, be kind, and change this direction slowly but surely, because you're gonna let things grow and you're gonna have that wealth coming in, and it's gonna be great decisions, great new beginnings, and sweet success, baby. All right? You're taking the reins, you're learning, you're going to have sweet success. Grab it. Grab it and go. Grab it and go. Grab it and go. Grab that success and go with the flow. Seriously, go with the flow, and you're going to see what happens. You're going to see things flourish. All right? That's you. You're flourishing. But you got to take those steps. You got to take those leaps. You got to do what you got to do, because you can do anything that you want to do. All right? You got this fortune coming in. Fortune and blessings. All right? So, what does it say there? Spirit wants me to be rich, okay? I amass wealth easily. I gain wealth easily. You got that four-leaf clover. You got blessings, luck, fortune, all that. So all the spirituals are on your side. You got friendships on your side, loyalty, friendship, success. All right. This social status came on. I'm gonna just take it. Leadership abilities, being an influencer. I benefit from others. So like I said, everybody benefits from everybody can benefit from each other. Everybody has something to contribute in this world. So if you have friends, family, loved ones, people, places, and whoever, look online, go outside, read a book, go into nature, whatever you got to do, you have the success and you're going to be flourishing. Again, this leadership, this could possibly mean, like, again, you could be changing people's lives, you know. You could be successful, literally successful, famous, because there's fame. When there's fortune, there's fame sometimes. And it's up to you. It's up to you. Whatever your comfort is, that's up to you. Hi bear. Okay, hi there, comfort zone. Bye bye now. And you're gonna have this social status also kind of is making me feel like you might be introverted, or you might not want to get out. Maybe you're not that are you socially awkward, Leo? If you are, you know, you have success waiting for you. All right, so get out of that comfort zone, Leo. Do what you got to do. You got freedom coming towards you, and you got to just change your mindset to a rich mindset. I keep taking these out. All right, there's freedom in success. There's freedom in changing your mindset. All right, see what that says, right? I think like a millionaire. You're gonna be a millionaire. I love my abundant life. Then you're gonna have an abundant life. Okay, ring that bell of freedom and cash in your coins. But again, be patient. Knight of Coins, be patient. You see, there's coins here, but this Knight of Coins is saying, be patient, because this wealth is slowly but surely coming in, and you will have freedom with this rich mindset and this new intellectual development. This is money This is a new career, and your finances are going to be set, balanced, and straight. Your emotions are going to be set, balanced, and straight, because once you start hitting those, career moves and whatever you have, whatever is in your mind, it's up to you. Like I said, be strategic. You have new strategies coming in. You play chess, or you play checkers. You know what I mean? Checkers is cool, but chess is hard. It's a game of strategy. All right. So you're gonna learn, and you're gonna do what you got to do with this page of swords, and you're gonna learn. All right. I make all the right moves, and this Page of Swords is saying that yes, you are going to make the right moves. You are going to go for it. You are going to be strategic, and you're going to use different tactics with the Seven of Swords. All right, you're going to be no longer hiding. How you could really do. Don't sleep on this Leo. Do not sleep on Leo right now. All right, because Leo is strategic. Leo is making moves. Leo is avoiding direct confrontation and going from the back and moving from the front. When people are gonna be like, "Whoa, what just happened there? I thought Leo left." Nope, Leo's been there the whole time, taking off that mask, doing strategic things, acquiring expertise, changing in directions, and having patience. And then boom, these decisions between your material security and uncertain new opportunities, that's leaving your comfort zone. All right, so meaning in your career or whatever, if you are thinking about opening up something on your own or making a big move, you have potential for the success, but you got to make that move, and you have to make sure that these are strong moves, because with the Ace of Wands, that means that kind of like, even though you have this great potential, nothing's going to happen unless you leave that comfort zone and you have like strategic moves, and you are making those deals in strength, because one small win could blow the thing over if you're missing a nail out of it, if you're missing a lug, if you didn't tie things tightly, so be mindful of that. Okay, you will reach your fulfillment. You got things going on. I'm gonna take a random. Um, that's not what I was looking for, but since I grabbed for it, let's just see. All right, yeah, great fortune, safe travel. So if you great fortune, like I said, great fortune. I love to put that up there since this is for money. Great fortune is coming your way. Hello, and you're gonna have enough money to travel and live your life, honey. Live your life. Sweet success is on the horizon. Live your life. Learn the truth. Be resilient. You do what you got to do. It's going to change your life. I'm going to do something random here. It's going to change your life. All right. Yes. Rely on your spirituals. You have a new unions, networking. Networking is really, like I said, network. Get out there and roll the dice on yourself. All right. Take those chances, those calculated risks, roll the dice on yourself. You will make it. You have great potential for success. All you got to do is leave that comfort zone. Go for it. Be smart. Use your intellect. Don't let your emotions get involved when you're making decisions, important decisions, because again, with the Lovers, this is an important, significant. Can I talk? This is a important, significant decision that you're gonna have to make. All right, and you're gonna choose the right path. All right, use your intuition over your intellect. Sometimes, if this is with love, but also again balancing that out. I don't always just throw your heart into stuff. Again, with the Seven of Swords, make sure you're mindful of the internal fears that no longer exist in your life, so you can get out of your comfort zone and use these different tactics. You're smart and you know it, and you're gonna use it. You're gonna use that going forward. All right, have patience, learn, take a chance on yourself. Take a chance, have faith. And where that card came out somewhere, it says something about, I put it back, but whatever. It was saying have faith. So basically, have faith in yourself. That's so funny. I put it back. Have faith in yourself, because you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. We gonna make it. Networking, everything, taking out of your comfort zone. This is gonna be great. All right, Leo, that's you. You have everything in your wheelhouse. Use it or lose it. But I would use it. Use your brains. Use your smarts. Use your energy. You're gonna be amazing. All right. Take what resonates. Leave what does not. Have courage and be kind. I'll see you next time, Leo. Boom.